my mentor sent out a clarion call yesterday. Every week I get a newsletter from a mentor who really taught us.
A titan of the industry now.
Titan, exactly the way to put that. He's moved on from here, and he's in charge of a major.
That's a national figure.
Yeah, consulting group. And yesterday it said the headline was "How to Dress for Your Radio Show." And I thought, what do you mean? I throw on a T-shirt.
Dress for radio?
Dress for radio.
That'll be the day.
And I said, I throw on a T-shirt or golf shirt with tennis shoes.
Or special occasions, Mickey Mouse.
That's right. The first line is, the days of throwing on a T-shirt and golf shirt with tennis shoes are over. You are now on camera. Many radio shows are on camera. You must consider what your wardrobe is every single day. Look down at what you're wearing right now. Is that the way you want to present yourself?
Look down. Not there.
What would a listener or viewer say about what you're wearing right now? If you walked down the street in your town, would your attire say, I'm a rising media star? Or would your attire say, I'm your latest DoorDash driver? What would you like?
Yeah.
And I was like, he's talking.
Your tacos are in the mailbox. Your dog scared me.
I thought, he's talking directly to me. This
Directly.
man is talking directly to me.
He gets his ideas from this show.
Yeah, I think he does. I think he watched.
What's the topic?
I think he watched. I think he saw me on Friday. I was wearing my Mickey Mouse shirt.
Yeah.
And I think he thought, look at this boob.
I got my
running
next
something-
column.
Yeah, I've got it. Are you the leader of some Mickey Mouse radio show?
You can't just wear a Mickey Mouse shirt and expect it to be okay. And then he says, good rule of thumb, dressed 15% better than the average person you see on the streets every day. Do you do this? No, I do not. No.
15% better.
15% better.
Fascinating.
Yeah. How do you do
How
that?
do you judge that?
How do you judge 15% better?
Spend 15% more money on your clothes?
I don't know.
No?
I don't know. But no, that's what he said. Then he says, consider these alternatives, to consider these points as well. Contrast with your partner. Now that we've got, okay? If one of you is going to be sloppy, the other better be very, very neat. I think you're right. I think he's watching.
Between the
this
prince
show.
and the princess?
In fact, then he goes on, he's like, consider dressing in a uniformed manner. Maybe you wear the exact same black T-shirt every day. That's what Biggie does. He wears a black T-shirt.
That is what Biggie does.
Mm-hmm. It's like you're taking after Steve Jobs of Apple if you do that.
Maybe we've been missing Biggie's point all along. He's the Steve Jobs of this show.
That's exactly right.
Yeah, you never know what day of the week it is with Biggie because it's the same thing every day.
That's right.
He's Superman. He's Batman.
Yeah.
And he just drops it. Hey, he wants to return on a Tuesday? He returns on a Tuesday.
That's how he do.
That's Biggie. Dress for the event. When Meta's Mark Zuckerberg is at home, he's famous for wearing black hoodies and gray T-shirts. But if he's going to speak to Congress, you better believe he's going to put on a very nice suit. What you wear on stage, it makes a big difference. You've got to wear something different for work, for meeting the clients, for going out in public. You cannot sit around in a chair that swivels with a Mickey Mouse T-shirt on and consider yourself a rising media star. Mm-hmm. If you do, your career will be Mickey Mouse, to say the least.
It'll go nowhere.
I believe.
Those words are written on your soul.
I think he tuned into this show on Friday and decided that's what he needed to
Well,
write
if I
about.
know who this mentor is, he used to dress. Is this the one with used to have all the dogs and wives?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. He wore a tie to work.
Yeah, he did very well.
He was a good dresser.
He used to work here. And
Tall and trim.
always. And he remains that. He wore a lot of Lululemon.
Yeah, he was a yoga guy.
Mm-hmm. Well, exactly. And I may start getting into yoga.
Yeah, see.
I'm considering. I'm deeply considering yoga right now.
But, most of these people that don't have traditional radio shows, but podcasts, they're all on
Camera.
Mm-hmm. It just depends on what you want to convey. The things that you watch. And I think people pay attention whether what you have on or not.
He says unshaven and baseball cap does not work anymore. You're done with that. I'm looking at you, BB Shea. On your last day,
Yeah.
you have a T-shirt on that says rhinoceros on it.
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry.
Oh, it says Lions.
It says lions on it.
Yes.
I thought it said rhinoceros.
EMCC Lions, yeah.
Sorry, it was folded under some of your body.
Yeah.
We knew it was an animal from the savannah.
I want to apologize for that. You're unshaven.
Yeah.
But you have a perfectly round head. Yeah. And I think this is.
BB Shea's one of those guys that needs to be unshaven, though. I think he looks better.
I agree.
And my chin is very weak.
But I like.
That's not your chin.
Well,
One of them.
you've very weak, slack-jawed, weak chin, you know that. But that's great. But a very round head, which is perfect. Yeah, I like that. And I like it when you have beard, but not like, you sometimes you get that huge beard down to your chest and all. I think that's too much.
Don't have that on Friday.
Yeah, by Friday he will. There's we have to kill the music. Parents within the sound of my voice must pay attention to this. There is an author and a motivational speaker named Siobhan Landry who has a TikTok. She's very widely followed on TikTok. And she says, I'm teaching my kids to do something that I think will help with their safety. And I think if you have young kids, it will help with their safety as well. And she is teaching them that if they're in the park or wherever they might be and someone comes up and they don't like the situation and maybe they're trying to be kidnapped or whatever it might be, to not just scream, but listen to what she says they should do. And you should teach your kids to do this.
If somebody tries to kidnap them or pull them away from their family, don't just scream. I need them to yell out every single curse word they could possibly think of. If you're at a playground or something like that and you hear a child scream, that's not really alarming to you. But if you hear a child yelling out every single curse word, you're going to stop mid-conversation and say, hold on, and look to see what's going on with this child. Why is this child cursing like that?
Why is this child cursing? Screaming the F word at the top. Yeah, she says scream out F, 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 and every other bad foul word, even maybe the C word.
Oh, no.
And then people turn and go, what is this foul
Who's
mouth?
that grown child? That little fast child.
I don't think
They
that
should
will-
get snatched up.
Yeah, they should.
I'm not sure this is going to work.
Yeah, whoever's
Siobhan.
got that kid by the arm, they should keep taking him by the
Yeah.
arm and smack him.
Do you think, I was wondering if you thought that, I mean, it does, attention would be paid. I mean, and she's right. If you're at a park and you hear kids going, then it's like, okay,
Yeah,
whatever.
the kids do that.
But if the kid is screaming F this, F that, I don't know. I would pay attention.
Filth and foul and blanking,
Filth
blanking.
and foul.
Yeah,
Not,
but the abductor's just going to play that part too and say, when we get home, I'm going to tell
think?
your mother.
Well, will
and
he think that
it'll
quick?
sound like it's a...
what will he think that fast? I mean, because you're not expecting that from the kid. I don't think you expect a scream, maybe,
I guess.
but not that. I'm not sure if it works either.
You know what I heard 10, 15 years ago or so is that if a woman was in danger, if a woman was being attacked, that you're supposed to holler fire because nobody responds to just a scream or the word help.
That's good.
Because fire, people will call 911.
Yeah, that's right. And come running to you to where's the fire? That's a good idea. You scream fire instead of screaming help. Because you're right. Of course, in a parking lot, if a car alarm goes off, people say, huh?
Oh,
What?
Yeah, that's...
But fire is different. I haven't heard advice like that. And again, that woman's name is Siobhan Landry. She has 6 kids, and she says that's our survival tactic. I teach them from age 4 up. Curse. Here's some curse words.
All right.
Does that
Do
have...
you think they do drills?
I don't know.
Cursing drills?
I bet they do against each other, the kids. Is it worth it to teach your kids filthy words
language,
like that?
filthy
I mean, they
la-
use them whenever they want. It sounds like they've got carte blanche.
Well, that's emergency only, you would think.
That's right.
Please. Kids
Well,
are
I
going
know
to use it
kids
all
are
the time.
kids,
It doesn't
but that's
hurt
what she's
anything.
telling them.
Yeah.
She's not saying curse. She's saying curse only, and then she knows something's going on when they curse. I haven't heard advice like that since the 1980s when, and this was controversial at the time, but a self-defense expert had a VHS video out for women to say what to do if you were being attacked.
Hi, I want to welcome you here to this Rapist Beware course. I'm going to teach you how to protect yourself against being murdered.
If you're being attacked, you must consider any and all options to ensure your safety, even if it means being gross. You might try belching loudly in your assailant's face, or if you can, pass gas. The smell may drive him away.
Yeah.
Try urinating on yourself, or if you can, try to excrete on yourself. Rub the excrement on your arms and face. If you're saying that's too repulsive, you're right.
That's right. So you excrete, you rub it all over your hands, your face, your arms, and then the attacker will be like,
I'm not putting you in my car.
crazy.
You're covered in S.
But you just can't excrete on command like that.
No.
You can curse on command, which is what this woman is saying. I've never heard any advice like that from anybody.
That's a new one on me.
Yeah, she said, people say, what wait a minute. It's like the difference in yelling barracuda and shark. She says it's you yell shark, people all of a sudden will pop up and say something. Yes.